both, man. How we doing? The Smiths,
Thank you.
Doing real good. How are you?
man. I'm blessed and highly favored. This crazy times we end, but I see you all have, man, 6 months. Like was married together. What, shortly after 6 months, like I can't even. It took me a while to find my girlfriend. Like it took a lot longer than 6 months. So, talk to us about that story. Like, how did that even happen?
Well, it was just one of those situations where it's like, when you know, you know. And that's actually how I proposed to her. I wrote a song called "When You Know, You Know." Um, and yeah, it was just like it was just understood within a couple months that we was getting married. So even when I proposed, it wasn't this big surprise. We already knew. Like it was just we just knew. you know. But the crazy
Did you
thing
did
is,
you did you have
uh,
people like because sometimes as men like we feel like that's the one, and then there's someone in your ear telling you like, hey man, you want to rethink this? Like, what was that
oh,
conversation like with your peers or your community,
every
Brandon?
single person was in my ear, like, cause she's not from Detroit, she was from Buffalo, so nobody knew her. So when she just popped out the blue, and I told people I was getting married, everybody was against this. Everybody,
Everybody like,
everybody, and
oh,
and but when she moved to Detroit, we started hanging with my people, and then they just kind of got it instantly. Like once they met her, it was like, oh yeah, we get it. Yeah, this is
Christina, how
just
was
a
that for
green
you?
light.
Like, did you build the trust like with Brandon instantly? Was it like that love at first sight? Like, because I know I got a girlfriend and she always telling me what y'all go through as Black women. So I want to hear from you.
Yeah.
I know it's
No,
real.
I wouldn't say love at first sight. Actually, when he was like talking to me so much, I was like, he's not my type. He's light skinned. And I'm like, I don't date light skinned guys. Like, And I kept entertaining him. And as many times as I wanted to be like, let me stop talking to this guy because I know that I could not date a light skinned guy. It was just something about him that I just could not stop picking up the phone. I was like, why do I keep answering the phone for this guy? And I think at that point I was just like, okay, clearly there's something here that I can't, pass up. So I gave it a chance and I did a lot of praying about it. And I felt like God gave me like the okay to like just open up my heart to him. And from
Okay.
there, we just flourished really quickly. My family was very supportive. They did not give me a hard time about like the quick turnaround. I mean, I think it's because they know me so well. They know that I would never normally do something like that. Like, I just
Mm.
don't do stuff like that. And so they're like, well, if Christina's going to go and do this, it must be something real. It must be something special here. Now, I did hear stuff like, oh my God, this is a shotgun wedding. She must be pregnant. She's covering up
Yeah.
something, but that wasn't the case because we didn't even have sex until we got married. So
Oh
that's our
wow. So y'all
story.
went above, I guess, beyond the 90-day rule, right? Y'all didn't went surpassed the 90 days.
Yep, we did it. But that
So
could be why it was 6 months.
I mean, yeah, that played a factor. That played a
Yeah, like
factor
okay, let's
for
hurry
sure.
up.
what factor did that play? Like sexually, like I
That's
guess
why
without
we.
revealing
That's
too much.
no, I'm saying that's just why we. That's why I wanted to get married sooner than later, because she was trying to, hold on to whatever, and yeah.
It wasn't holding on to whatever. Like I'm really heavy in my faith, and I made a promise to God that I wouldn't like be intimate with anyone else unless he was my husband. And so I
Mm.
expressed that to him when we met, like, just so you know, there's nothing going on here unless, it's with my husband. And so I guess that put the fire up under him.
Look, it worked. It worked. That should get all of us brothers into the, to putting the ring on it. But
Yeah.
I'm curious, Brandon. I know you are in the music industry, and then I know Christina. Like sometimes, and being in the entertainment industry, that can create, like it makes it hard to trust. Like, so talk to us about what that was like trying to build trust together, especially getting married after a short time.
I mean, she just trusted me. I don't know why. Because like 80% of my clients are women, and 70% of them are not. Well, 70% of them are attractive. So she just had a trust for me just from the jump, where I'm just like, you not gonna trip on this? And she just kind of didn't. So only time she would, trip is if I gave her a reason to, like if I was staring at something for too long, or if I tended to maybe hide something, or didn't reveal something, about some important detail about a client or something like that. But
when you say staring at something too long, like it sounds like you got an example or a story or something. Like what do you mean?
I mean, so no, like just look, this is the thing. Look, like right when we got married is right when stretch pants kind of came out. You know what I'm saying? I was not like, when stretch pants came out, that was just a whole different kind of view that I was not used to. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, whoa, y'all was really letting us see the whole, the whole thing. Like back in the day, it wasn't like that. It was just like baggy, and you know what I'm saying? Like it was just, it took me a while to get adjusted to that.
Okay, being from Detroit, I can see why. The ties and lives and all of that good stuff. We have 2 minutes left, so I did want to ask you both, like, man, the premiere is next Saturday. I'm excited. I've seen the trailer. There's gonna be a lot of tea going on. What can we expect to see? What can the viewers expect to see from you both when the premiere hits? Like, what are we looking forward to?
Hey. Right around June 28th in Detroit, every year they do the fireworks, so you can expect that same thing.
Fireworks, yeah. You'll see a lot of ups and down in our marriage and our friendships with some of the other cast members. You'll see what we do in our businesses and our personal lives. You'll see Brandon's mom come on, just how we navigate different relationships in our lives.
All three dudes cried. All three of them. All three of us.
Hey, real man cry. Real man.
Right, exactly.
Real
man cry. Well, thank you both. Congratulations to the Smiths on your premiere and your long-lasting marriage. And man, I'm looking forward to seeing the premiere happen.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And bless you.
All right.